So we had a barn and stuff in Virginia, and when we moved down here, this piece of property, the 2.5 acre lot that we have, wasn't fenced. There was one storage shed, but it was kind of falling apart. We rigged it up and made it a chicken coop.
That was the only building besides the well house, of course,
right.
and the house.
Yep. And so
First thing we put, you built that shed.
I built the shed first. Yep. And that was mostly, except for the siding and the roof, that was all out of leftover materials from our job sites from work. You're really close to that wire.
I noticed.
And then we did pig fence for the pigs. It was just a small 2 or 3 strand, maybe this high off the ground section for the pigs. And we did that. Then we put our perimeter fence up, which is our 12.5 gauge high tensile.
We did the pig fence over there where they're at now.
Oh yeah,
but
we
then
did.
We also put temporary fence where the garden is and put the pigs there and let them
root the garden.
That
was kind of all in that same area. We just were rotating them through the garden spot.
And then we also put them under the...
to enlarge our garden area.
Yep.
And then after we put the perimeter fence up, we knew we were going to do cross fencing to so we could do pasture rotation better. But we didn't have it at first, and we just got our biggest steer, Chuck, and brought him over, and he kind of had free reign over the whole property.
But he liked to hang out underneath the front porch.
Yes, that was before we even fenced the house off separate. So the next thing, we fenced the house off separate.
We got on that pretty quick because, yeah, he was pooping under the front porch, and it wasn't pleasant.
We got the pole barn before we did that because...
That's right.
Yeah, then we got the pole barn. And this was a free pole barn. We were doing a job for some people, a remodel, and they needed a bigger pole barn. And so this one was going to come down. I asked what they were going to do with it. And they told me that if I took it down, I could have it. So we took it down, Jack and I and the kids, and disassembled it, loaded it all on the trailer, brought it here, and reassembled it. And we have the materials again for another pole barn. My boss, we'd ordered the trusses and stuff for our house according to the plans, and then before they built the carport area, the lady changed her mind and decided she wanted a larger carport, so then the trusses weren't going to work. So my boss gave me this stack of trusses here, which Jack and I loaded up and brought home. So we have this stack of trusses, and we're going to build another pole barn over here on the other side.
Ruby thinks it. I'm trying to get her.
Behind our old rabbit pen. Excuse the mess here. It's hard to keep everything clean around the homestead when you don't have a place for everything yet. So anyway, we have a bunch of 2x12s here that we're going to use for our outside bands on our next pole barn we're going to build. And the other thing we have, not here, but I've done some trading, we have 8 posts for the legs, the uprights on our next pole barn. So what Jenna and I were talking about, we think we're just going to extend this pole barn out. This is a 20 by 24 foot pole barn. Is that right?
I think so.
20 by 30, I'm sorry, 20 by 30 foot pole barn. And we're going to bring our next pole barn out another, maybe that's 20 by 30, yeah. We're going to bring the next pole barn out another 30 feet this way. So, at least, because I have more trusses I can do a longer pole barn. I just need to see what I get as far as posts and everything. But we can bring it all the way out, just extend it, and then we'll bring our fence, instead of coming to the middle of this post, we'll turn it and bring it here, just go around here and move all of our gates to here. And we might actually do some fancier gates. We'll see what kind of lumber we have at the time. But and the same thing on the other end. And this will be more of an equipment shed and a place where we can process pigs and chickens and things like that. And then the other pole barn will be livestock. We'll do a couple stalls for our goats when they kid.
We'll build a feed room.
Build a feed room.
Feed/tack, so we can get the saddles off the back of the couch.
Storage / whatever else we need to put out of the weather. So that's the plan. We are going to be building another pole barn, and when we do, hopefully it'll be just after the first of the year, because we really need to get it done. But after that, we'll bring you all along for that, video it and document it as much as we can. So that's one of the next big things we're gonna do here. And just make some more storage and more area for the animals to get out of the weather, and a place where we can corral them up and work them if we have to. So,
Okay.
right now, the smallest place we have to put them is inside the barn. I mean, not the barn, but the garden
Yeah.
fence, and that's really way too big to work in. Plus, that won't work if we've got a garden there.
Yeah, we really need to start planning a few things next month, so we need to get them out of there soon.
We'll probably put a section of fence.
Yeah, section where we can put some potatoes and carrots in and
Right, some
stuff.
broccoli.
Yeah.